that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So here's Dallas's starting group. We've got JaVale McGee, Green out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's prime time in at the 4 slot.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now here's Rubio. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Mitchell misses. And Dallas with possession. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Rubio. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Stevens. Mavericks with a rebound. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 6-point game. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Down low, prime time. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Rubio passes to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. No good on the 3. Pass to primetime. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Stevens. Here's Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's primetime. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And McGee with the stuff.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Now here's Allen. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Indiana.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Here's Green. Pass to primetime. Back to Green. Here's primetime. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Cavs have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Cleveland calls timeout. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined or defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Stevens. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Rubio. Now here's Mobley. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
Here's Mobley. Shot clock at 6. It's LeVert on the wing. Pulls it. Powell pulls it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to primetime for three. Another three for Dallas.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Okoro. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tries to save it. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Drills it from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Here's primetime. He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as the first quarter wraps up.
6, the Mavericks, 21.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Kleba in at the 5 down low. And prime time gets it to go.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Dinwiddie against Rubio. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. Green's checked in for Finney-Smith.
Maverick substitution, Josh Green.
Osman on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Now Allen. Inside. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's primetime. Shot is good by Kleba.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Stevens is checked in for LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie, following the score by Cleveland. To the middle. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Osman. Here's Stevens. Green covering. Here's Stevens. 8 points in his last time out. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And here comes Cleveland. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. Cleveland calls timeout. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be, Phil. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are
first half of play, and so far...
Score, your Cavaliers, 22. The Mavericks, 43.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Cavaliers shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Mitchell. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Primetime. Here's Dinwiddie. To the wing on the left. Primetime. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Mitchell. Right wing. Over to the wing. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that one is hammered home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Stevens. Mitchell against Hardaway. The 3 is up. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Thanks, guys. Well, Primetime in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped 48 points and was on point from deep. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Here's Primetime. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Cavs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
Pass to Primetime. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
LeVert outside. Here's Osman. Love, high post. Here's Rubio. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Primetime. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And he's got 41 now.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Here's LeVert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's prime time. The offensive rebound. Green goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Pass to prime time. Fades away. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And here's Love. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Mavericks taking